Hey guys, my name's Kiki, and I'm here with the Button Smashers for another game review. Today, I had the absolute pleasure of reviewing a game called Super Dungeon Bros. So the short version of my review is this. The game is very fun and entertaining. The color scheme of the game is very eye-catching and vivid. The characters to choose from are simply designed but diverse enough to allow for entertainment. The levels steadily increase in difficulty, making the progression of gameplay fun and rewarding upon completion. The most rewarding part about Super Dungeon Bros is the cooperative capabilities for friends to play. This collected group of high points produces a very fun game for a group of friends or even a pair of friends to play together. However, when speaking of an individual and single-player experience, the game falls fairly flat. The story is very lackluster and isn't highlighted upon in the beginning of the game. As per the developers, the story is as follows. A band of heavy metal heroes are summoned to embark on a quest from the gods of rock. Their mission to navigate the fantasy realm of rock game and seek out epic loot, vanquish hordes of evil undead, and uncover the legends of long-lost fabled rock stars. And now for the long version of the review, I can say this. When I first began playing Super Dungeon Bros with one of my friends, we were met with some delays in the gameplay, where enemies appeared for me but they didn't appear for him, and vice versa. Although a minor issue, it made our beginning trials of the game fairly unenjoyable. After a few tries, and ultimately closing the game and relaunching, we were able to get paired in a game to which there was little lagging between the two of us. It is there that we were able to fully experience the gameplay and comment on how it works. Super Dungeon Bros is a third-person action game that is based around dungeon raids and enemy fights, much like that of the Diablo games. The enemies come in a variety of styles, making your approach to each enemy different than the previous. This offers variety and stops the game from becoming repetitive. With the abundance of enemies, you and your teammates have powered-up attacks that work most effectively once joined together. For example, at one point, my friend and I joined together and created a whirlwind that took out most, if not all, enemies on the screen. With options like these, it is proven that the game is highly emphasized on a multiplayer experience and not so much on a single-player experience. With that in mind, it is safe to say that the single-player experience is very lackluster. The story is vague and simple. You are trying to uncover some mysterious of old rock legends, when really the goal is to clear dungeons, take out the evil bad guys that inhabit them, and to take all the treasure that comes with it. As a solo player, with no story to give you drive, your time spent becomes fairly quiet and boring. When attempting a few rounds without my friend, I found my enjoyment in the game minimal. This could be a person-to-person experience, but in my personal opinion, I think the game is most enjoyed when a group of friends partake in it together. The biggest compliment to the game has got to be the aesthetics and music. The soundtrack of the game is incredible, to the degree that I sought to download it for my own personal collection. Each level is met with a rock-styled music theme, complemented with several tones and beats to vary it up. Certain power-ups and attacks are paired with guitar riffs. The rock alternative person that I am enjoyed this aspect a lot. Not only was the music superb, but the art style of the game was beautiful. The colors were bright, the dark colors were deep and smoothly shaded, and the contrast between the characters and the scenery was very well handled. My eyes were instantly attracted to the game, and the levels with their vivid colors kept me interested all the way through. So my final verdict is this. Overall, Super Dungeon Bros is certainly a multiplayer experience and is meant to be enjoyed as such. To that, it succeeds. The gorgeous color scheme and music complements the team-based action, providing an overall exceptional experience for its players. I wouldn't particularly recommend this game for solo players, as half the enjoyment is experienced with one or more additional players, but every player enjoys games differently. I was glad to be given the opportunity to play it and look forward to having friends over to play it again. If you liked what you enjoyed today, be sure to go over to www.thebuttonsmashers.com for more game reviews, press releases, and other fun materials on video games and nerd culture. Or you can check us out on Facebook, where you can get up to date on all of our newest articles and anything else we have going on. Again, my name's Kiki, and I'm signing out.